Hi, welcome to Kika. My name is Michelangelo Barques. And this episode has been sponsored by Kika Institute of Hawaii and YouTube. Alright, so for today's lesson, I kind of wanted to go over the fretboard. Because my last lesson I was trying to, teach some theory, but then it dawned on me, what if you don't know your fretboard? And what I'm saying to you, it just sounds gibberish, or I'm talking another language. We need to be coexisting. You need to understand the language that I'm talking about so you can get these lessons. Alright. So here we have a graph. And then notice how I have on top here, it says focus sharp only. And the sharp is a tic-tac-toe sign. Remember those games you played as a kid? You would write the tic-tac-toe, and then somebody would put an O, and then somebody would put an X. That's the sharp sign. Alright, and underneath here I have the C scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Although it's not necessarily the C scale, because we're going to be adding some sharps. Alright. So taking it from C, I have, well, for those of you who saw my last videos, for those, what's the half step from C? C sharp. Right. And remember, we're only focusing on the sharp. Alright, so it is C sharp. And then from C sharp it goes to D. So C, C sharp, D. Yeah, it kind of like a chain. It's like a chain reaction. And then from D, we're going to go into D sharp. Or C, C sharp, D, D sharp. And then from D sharp, we're going to go into E. And from E, we're going to go into F. So we have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F. And from F, where do we go? Right, we go into F sharp. And then from F sharp, we go into G, and then we're going to go into G sharp, and then we're going to go to A, then we're going to go to A sharp, to B, and then B goes into C. Now notice how I'm putting brackets underneath E to F and B to C. Because B to C and E to F are called natural tones, meaning that they don't have any sharps between them. They're like brothers and sisters, or they're like related. They're like they're like this. And so if the C and then a C sharp and then the D are all separate entities, then the B to C and E to F's are family. And that's why I have here natural tones. Now, the notes, or the sharps that we have here, 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 they're called enharmonics. Now, technically, the true term would be if a note had two names, whether it be a sharp and a flat. Notice I'm only focusing on the sharps. Next time I can do the flats, but right now I'm only focusing on the sharps. Okay, so now you got all of that? Okay, so we started from the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Then we started to put sharps. So from C, it goes into C sharp, into D, And from D it goes to D sharp, and then E, and then F. And we said that E to F or B to C would be known as like family or blood related. And from F we would go to F sharp to G, and from G sharp to A, and from A sharp to B, and then of course B to C. And do make a note that I'm only focusing on the sharps, because there are some people out there that they like to teach both. Sharp would be one way, and then another way would be flat. That's good. I mean that's fine. But because there are some beginners on here, and maybe some intermediate, I think it'd be best if I just focus on the sharps for right now. And then once we kind of get an idea, then we can move on to the music theory, the meat and potatoes. Alright, so let's see here. Here I have our graph, and this would be the low E, or the 6th string, and then this would be the 5th string, this would be the 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, and your 1st string. So your high E would be string number 1. Your B string would be string number 2. Your G string would be string number 3. Your D string would be string number 4. Your A string would be string number 5. And then of course your low E would be string number 6. Alright, so from what we just did from here, what is the name of the first fret on your low E string? Go on. Try it again. Wait, I heard an answer. Someone said F. And that is correct. See, from E, it goes to F. Now, what's the next one? Oh, also notice that I labeled my dots accordingly to the frets on my guitar. So we have a dot on the 3rd fret, dot on the 5th fret, dot on the 7th fret, dot on the 9th fret, and 2 dots on the 12th fret. Alright. So, what's the 2nd fret off the low E? Ah, you guys been listening. Yes, it would be an F sharp. And what would be the name of the first dot on the 3rd fret? Low E. Yeah, it'd be G, of course. So we have E, F sharp, G. And then what's the name of the next one, the 4th fret? Yes, that's true. It would be G sharp. And then what's the name of the 5th fret? That's right. It would be A. Alright, so this would be E. This would be F. This would be G. No, F sharp. F sharp. Let's try that again. E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. So if you write a rhythm that says you're going to go from the A to the F to the E to the G, you'll be going like this. And that's how a lot of these songs are written out. Stone Temple Pilots, shoes, I forgot the name of that song. The one that starts off like this. it starts off with G, and then the F sharp minor 6, F, to the E, to the C. It's been a while since I played that song. I don't know why I chose that song. Okay. So now, let's take a look at our board. We have E to A. Memorize that. Now, for those of you who want to continue, 6th fret. What is the name of the 6th fret? If you said A sharp, that would be perfectly correct. And then what would be the name of the 7th fret? That's correct. It would be a B. So now we have your open E to the 7th fret. And as you can see, we're kind of lining up the ducks to the 12th fret. And that's how we get our notes, or our notes for the 12 frets on the guitar. And this is a big giveaway, but your 12th fret is going to be the same thing as your open E. So I shouldn't even leave it blank, because I already know it's going to be an E. It's the same thing. But anyway, so what's the 8th fret? That's right, because they're called natural tones. So B to C and E to F will not have any sharps or flat between them. All right, you there, 9th fret. Okay, good. C sharp, very good. And the 10th fret would be exactly as that, D, and then your 11th fret would be the D sharp. And as you see, your open and the 12th are the same thing. They're octaves. Alright, so now let's take a look at this. So now this is E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, E, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and E. The 12th fret and the open are always the same. They're octaves. And yeah. Alright, so now let's just say you want to write a progression starting from the let's say we were the one that wrote the Stray Cat Strut. And we'll use power chords. And so we got this. We got the C, we got the A sharp, we got the G sharp, and then we got the G. Stray Cat Strut. Or let's say we wanted to write a song that's the okay. Okay, let's say we were Seether and we wanted to write the song Remedy. Now we already know that it starts off with the open E. I hope you find this lesson very helpful to your playing, because that's why I'm doing this. I want you guys to be able to take all of this talent that I have and make it your own, because with the talents that my dad gave me and my first instructor, Dave Watson, because believe me, I've had many instructors before, and you know, none of them are worth mentioning except Dave Watson. And I'm their rocket into the future, and you are mine. All right, I'll see you later.